Big thanks to Cardmarket for sponsoring today's video.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video we are going to be trying out the King of the Pirates, Goldie Roger. This is a deck that seems super insane on paper, but I think it's pretty high skill to understand exactly what your curve is and what your opponent's curve is and how you're gonna actually perform and when to play what cards and everything. I think it's pretty high skill. But I wanted to try it out for myself just to see if I can actually perform with it, because I think in theory it seems like a pretty fun deck, right? Similar to BY, we're just sitting on 9k every single fucking turn while playing out big bodies and just like slowly taking control of the game. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into some games and absolutely beat the fuck out of some people. Alright, this here is the deck. If you don't know what Roger does, it is a 7k, 5 life, purple and red leader that has the effect: if you have any Dawn cards on your field, give one Dawn card that would be added during your Dawn phase to your leader. That sounds super complicated. It basically means, unless you're at like 0 Dawn or 10 Dawn on the start of your turn, if you're at 0 or 10 Dawn, ignore this effect. But if you're not, and you're about to add a Dawn from your Dawn deck, then you have to slap one on your leader. So you're playing off curve. But they made up for this by just like making a bunch of ramp that costs 2. So, you know, who gives a fuck? We don't care about that. And then, if you have 9 or less Dawn cards on your field, give this leader minus 2000 power. Again, playing into that super rampy playstyle where all of our cards basically ramp. Super powerful. Because then, after we hit 10 Dawn, look at that, we're a 7k leader now. And oh, boom, we can play 9 cost Whitebeard and 8 cost Roger, which gives us plus 2000 power. And oh, well, look at that, we're a 10k lead now. Sorry, 9k lead. We're just sitting on that the entire game. Nobody's going to be able to beat through us, especially decks like IMU, right? That are going very wide, but only hits for like 7ks. Gonna struggle to get through our defense. Yeah, so it's basically just 2ks, big guys, and then ramp. Pretty much, like, yeah, it's pretty much it. You guys will get it once we jump into some actual games, and I'll show you exactly how the deck works in action. Alright, we're up against IMU. I'm gonna go, like, I could take first because that's kind of what we want, I think. But I don't mind taking second from them. I think I'm gonna take second from them. Also, dislike this, we got anti-starve. I'm assuming, like, kind of this is what the matchup is for this matchup, because we can force ourselves down to 0. I don't dislike that, actually. Just pre-play this. Force ourselves down. Nice draw as well. But I also, like, this is the best chance to do a search, and we have, like, no ramp for next turn, so I think I'm gonna have to do the search, actually. The buggy. I mean, that is ramp. I'll take it. Not the optimal ramp. Next turn, we would prefer Douglas Bullet. It's the best 3-down ramp, right? But, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. He's gonna swing 8. We're gonna take. There's the Roger that wins this matchup, so that's nice. Nice to see. Lovely to see it. Another one that's one too many, but that's okay. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. We're gonna swing a 7 here. See if he takes. So we're going to 7 next turn, which is perfect because we can play Scopper. To go to 8, right? Yeah, to go to 8, which brings us to 10. Perfect. Yeah, I guess going second, you just need to ramp twice, which is nice. And then the turn after, yeah, like going first, you need to ramp 3 times, but it's obviously faster. I guess those are the things. But that's nice. That means we're gonna be a 7k leader next turn. And we're gonna get to draw 2, trash 1. Keep hand size healthy. Get rid of one of these Rogers. He does what Emu does. I don't even pay attention when they play. They're always so fucking predictable. So it doesn't matter what they do. I think I'm actually gonna give him this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just take. I don't think I'm ever threatened by them, like, unless I'm at literally 0. But I think it's fine no matter what here. I'll trash a 10 cost. Gain arrested. Wait. Oh yeah, next turn I'm hitting 10. Shit, I forgot. I'm so stupid. Which means next turn I can go Roger or I can go Whitebeard. Doesn't really matter. We also have 0 cost event here to be a little bit more defensive this turn. If he does end up swinging like a 7 or something. We have answers to everything. If he swings 5, we got Banglais. If he swings 6, we got Sanji. If he swings 7, we got 0 cost. If he swings 8, we got 0 cost and this. If he swings 9, we got 0 cost and this. And so on and so forth. This is nice because this is a 6 cost, so he doesn't even hit this. He just fucking Mars to Pava a weenie, which is amazing. Love to see it. Now, the question is to counter or not to counter here. I low-key just wanted to be taking the hits, dude, honestly. As long as I go down to 0 without dying, I win on the spot, I think. No, I'm not going to take a 5. I'll probably take this other 5, though. Rayleigh's not bad, actually. But I think we're just going to go for the 9k blocker line here. I do believe, since we don't have any counter events this turn, we might as well go for the 9. I guess we'll start with the 7 here. And we go for 9-beard instead of this, because these are better on later turns. Because if I need Dawn Up for my counter events, then I can leave more Dawn Up with Gold Roger than I can with New Gates. And it's like, for this turn, I don't care about having the extra Dawn, right? It doesn't do anything for me this turn. Yeah, I don't see how we lose this. I know they're going absolutely crazy with on their 10 Dawn turn, but like right now we're setting up so hard. They can Stussy as much as they want as well. We don't really care. He's just discarded, never existed from his hand. His hand must be absolutely nutters. It looks like he's gonna get my Scooper here, as Atrocious calls it. Scopper Gaben. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna... I guess this is like the point of the game where it gets really boring. Because I can just continue to chain big bodies while keeping my leader absolutely massive. And there's like not much my opponent can do. Which is a little bit cringe, I guess. But also very epic. Like, I'm just gonna give him that. Because I'm a 9k leader, dude. You're never swinging into me. We'll just drop another one. Swing big again. We don't have a counter event either, so I can actually make it a 10. Just let him have the fucking Venus. I actually don't care. I'm not even going to swing with my board because he can reduce it with first the Venus and then the second Venus that's going to come from this 10 cost. Which means he can actually bring it down to 6, which means it's actually easy for him to swing into. Yeah, he's just going to concede. I mean, I don't think... First of all, I don't know why you did this. It was your 10 drop turn. I guess you didn't pay attention or you misclicked or something. But either way, like he drops the 10 cost here, right? He can't swing with like anything without attaching. And even then, it's like, that's just like a card out of my hand or a card out of my hand. And eventually, I'm just going to go down to 0 and drop the 10 beard and then, 10 cost Roger. And then he can't do anything because his blockers are gone. I have too much swings. Like next turn is just going to be Roger to set up and then just swing with another fucking one of these. And like, dude, I'm sorry. This deck is so nasty against IMU. All right, we're up against Ace, and he's gonna take second. So we're going first. Oh, man. Going first with this. And we got this on 5, which brings us to 6, which brings us to 8. We're gonna need one more. We need triple ramp. But this hand's so good otherwise, but I think I'm gonna mulligan. This is not great, but it is triple ramp with some 2Ks. So I guess I'll take it. And it's not... the thing is... No, the thing is... like, this comes... No, dude, this is not good, is it? Maybe it is. I feel like it's just too slow. Like, I'm not hitting anything next turn. But I guess I would specifically need the 2 cost to do that. I can't triple ramp at the speed I want to, I think. But I think I can still ramp fine. Because the thing is, I can at least... Yeah, I think it's fine. I can... Do I ever pre-play this in this matchup? Yeah, I think I do. Swing 6. He shouldn't like deal with it, which is nice. So it's always just there, and it can take my life if I want to force like a Roger play. He shouldn't answer it. I think he can answer it, but if he does, that's like bouncing it back to my hand, which I don't even care about, right? We could have swung 8 here as well, because he actually didn't put a Dawn on his leader, so it would be a lot of pressure to put on him. We're gonna take that first hit, get another 2k. It's gonna be at wow. He's going to bounce my Sanji back. This guy ain't messing around. Let's see, what is he gonna reveal here? Oh, he decided not to, or he didn't have anything. But I'm gonna do this for sure, and then I guess it's 7. I'm not gonna use Sanji here. We're gonna hold off on him until we literally have 1 life left and want to drop 10 cost Roger. That's, I think, if I understand deck building, I think that's his purpose here, right? He is to force Roger, which you can do in matchups that are Ace and also Emu, right? Those are matchups where forcing Roger is super important because they just block her up and become absolute menaces. Speaking of, there he is, my boy. Oh my god, he's swinging so much. I'm actually just gonna take... Okay, I didn't need 2 of them. Calm down. Calm down now. Oh my god, I fell for the oldest trick in the book and I drew into basically the exact same hand, arguably better. Really funny. Ooh, wait, so we're on 8 now. So we do need to double ramp, actually. Thank god he fucking mulliganed this into double fucking Bon Clay. Bon Clay just gotta be insane in this matchup. Holy shit. I guess I'll swing into the Atmos. No, the Atmos can fucking stay. You think I give a shit about the Atmos, mate? Think I give a fuck? Yeah, I mean, we're 7k lead now, which is nice. Yeah, I was 1 don short to play this. I don't know where my math went wrong. Yeah, my math was all off. He just took that hit, but I'm gonna just go face. This is 9 face. That's crazy. You taking this one too, boss? Then you should have countered the 6. You absolute idiot. And we have at least, like, the pudding was rough. Don't get me wrong. That pudding sucked. We lost our Rogers, which are, like, the main piece to win this matchup. Oh my god, he doesn't have 8 cost event. That's fucking amazing, mate. We have 1 Roger, right? Like, this Roger is gonna carry us for a little bit here. This is a good answer to Marco. I'm thinking about other things. He does bounce my Bon Clay, which I hate. He's just bounce a 5 or less. That's kind of cringe. We're just gonna go for the Roger here. And I'm also not gonna swing with this yet. Instead, I'm just gonna swing a 10 at his face and hope that he takes. He's gonna take. And I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna wait with this until he drops a fucking 10 drop, which he will do for this turn here. That's when this will swing in for 12. Which is so sad that he bounced the other one. Okay, never mind. He's gonna play another 9 beard of his own. It's not great. Swings 9. I'll counter. Should counter with the Scopper, actually. But it's fine. We get another one of these, so we can become a 9k lead again. And this guy has no blockers. So he is an 8k lead. But don't think it matters too much. I think we're just going to pass here. We're actually just going to pass. I think we have him next turn either way. That's my thing. He just pitched his Roger. We don't have Roger, which is cringe. But we can rest Marcos and get a rush. And this will swing absolutely massive. And if we do draw into the Roger, we do have the option to anti-starve ourselves down to 0, assuming we take 1 hit this turn. I was gonna swing with this, but my defense is so low in hand that like I have some defense for lead, but I only have 1k counter to defend this. So enough would have been to swing 12k. Oh, actually, I just realized he can kill my Sanji and my Bon Clay with this new gate. Oh, I should have swung with Beckman then. Not Beckman. What the fuck am I saying? I should have swung with Bentham. I should have swung with Mr. 2. I completely whiffed on that entire fucking effect, which is funny because I played this card in this deck too. But no, doesn't help. He's going to do another Josu here. I'm assuming you're going to be bouncing Bentham here. Bounce Bentham, KO Sanji. Yeah, sounds fair. Maybe he's just placed a Marco here. No, he's going to go for the white red line. I'm going to take this hit anyways. There's another Roger. It's pretty good, actually. We should be able to live 1 more turn now. Yeah, I mean, I'll just drop the 3rd Roger, mate. See if I give a shit. I'll swing for 10. And if he takes, then Roger is live next turn. And he just blocked. I mean, he realistically has 2 swings. And we have some more counter in hand this time around than we did last turn, thanks to top decking into this buggy here. He should have enough counter to get out of this. So I'm not. That's why I'm not attaching this rest of Dawn here. This Dawn, because I think he should be countering here. Let's see. Does he have it? Maybe he doesn't. He does. Question is, does he have another 1k in here, or was it all bricks and I could have won if I just slapped a Dawn on there? I guess we'll never know. But I think he's in a position where he kind of wants to push here, but we're sitting at a 9k lead. So like, no matter how he splits here, I think we're good. I don't think he is in a position where he can do anything except push. 12. He has 8 Dawn, so he can swing 8. That's 11. That's 15. We don't die to 15. We're at 9, so this is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we should be good. And if he splits, he can go like 9, 9, 10, which we also don't die to. So we just take. There's another 2k to secure that absolute counter that we needed. But yeah, he's just going to go 15, which we're going to answer with a 12 and then a 2 and a 2. And then he's going to concede because we are better. Let's go. GG's. All right, we're up against Zoro. I have no clue what this matchup is like. Absolutely no clue. Do we mulligan this? We have the ramp. We're going second, though, which is really bad. I'm going to mulligan. I'm looking for Douglas. Looking for Douglas. Douglas into Gabon is perfect. So if we can just hit Douglas here, I think we're good to go. Because then we go Douglas on 4, which brings us to 5, which means we're going to 7, which means we have 6 Dawn to work with, which means Scopper, which means we will go up. So let's hope that this is going to hit a Douglas. Oh. I guess there's an argument to just play another fucking, like grab another ramp card there. Because he's just going to die to fucking Tashigi anyways. Right? So maybe that's just not the right play. I didn't even think about that. I was just trying to curve out. But I guess I could have grabbed something else. We don't have any 2Ks either, so we're going to have to take here. So we'll ramp. Swing 6. He played a Koshiro, which is fine. Still no 2Ks in hand, so it's a little bit scary. We do have 0 cost event. But realistically, we need some 2Ks. We're going to filter our hand with Scopper at least, which is nice. Okay, he's going to be Kuina, not Tashigi. I actually am pretty happy about that. Because it lets us go... It's just going to go 9 and 9. Holy shit, so aggressive. I mean, I'll take, mates. I'll take it every day of the week. Another 1k. Bro! Please! 2 into Kuina. He could actually defend his Kuina if he wants to. He didn't. We'll go here. What do we pitch? We need 3 Rogers? Probably not. I still want to just pitch like fucking Douglas or something. I know that has counter, but it's like, bro, I will never play that. I will at least maybe play these. Maybe that's wrong. Like, I still didn't get a 2k, which is just now pissing me off. At this point in the game, I will be dying before I get a 2k. He's gonna do the law here. I'm assuming Tashigi, right? Yeah, there's the Tashigi. He's gonna hit my Scopper. And again, I don't have 2Ks here, but I could totally see myself 0 cost eventing to defend this, just to put a little bit of pressure on. Let's do it. Pitch the Gabon. Again, I'm pitching 1Ks here because I kind of want to keep these bricks, which is really funny and stupid, but I'll take it. Perona is going to come down here. We get another 0 cost event, which is good. We're on 10 Dawns, so we can Roger. We can Roger and we can Shanks, but we're definitely going to keep 1 up for this instead. Let's start with a 7 at face. He's taken hits pretty aggressively this game too, which is nice, because that's what we've been doing. And I'd feel pretty left out if I was the only one doing it, if I'm being honest. I would counter this and then block the 10 that's gonna come. In my humble opinion. Good sir. The question is if we can like outlast him here. Because we can go... if we can drop 2 of these without dying, then we can go 10 cost. And then we should be good. This, I kind of want to swing this into here. Actually. Do I? I'm just gonna go face. The Shigi is just a 7k, bro. It's gonna struggle to swing 9. It's fine. We're big boy leader. We're a massive leader. Why would I be worried about anything? This is fine. Right? Right, please? Law. Cavendish. What did he bounce? Searcher, I guess. Yeah, Perona. 9 is fine, dude. I mean, you're gonna just get my Gabon at this point. Luckily, I have one case. The only thing I have. We can counter that. We're just gonna drop another one of these. Make ourselves a 9k again. We'll swing... I'm gonna play this now. Oh my god, we almost missed that search. Holy shit. I found all my 2Ks at least. Now I know where my 2Ks went. The question if I swing is if I swing with this Roger or not. Okay, he's countering. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna swing with my Roger. The thing is, he shouldn't be able to go too hard into it anyways, because it is still a 10k, and like I said, he doesn't have you know, access to things like reduction or anything like that. Like the worst thing he can do is swing 15-15, right? But I can just counter out of the 15, mates. I guess I don't really want to, but I can. But we do have another Roger anyways, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Technically like 12. Wait, no, yeah, because this is an 8 cost. He can go 15-15 into this. Oh, I should not have swung with it then, I don't think. Hopefully he doesn't go 15-15 into it. But I guess if he does that, that's fine. Because it's like, you're not doing anything else. Like, we're just trading time, I guess. Which I am in favor of, because you are countering my 9k swing every turn. And a 10k swing while I'm just taking this. Maybe not. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll see what he does here. I'm going to be very interested in to see what he does. But we do have another one. And then we have the 10 cost for when somebody eventually goes down to 0. Whether that will be me or him, we will have to wait and see. But these, now that he is at 1 or less life, are now blockers. That is something to keep in mind as well. But like I said, we just need to go down to 0. And then we don't have to worry about it. Leaves 2 down open. 13-13. I'm just gonna give it. I know. Sounds strange. I don't care. We're not dying anyways. We're gonna just go to a 9k lead again. For one more turn. And then we're just gonna wait. We're literally just gonna pass. And he's gonna try and kill us. And we're not gonna die. There's an argument to even play this down just so that I can force the Roger next turn. Maybe I do, actually. I have a lot of counter. Let me think here. He can swing 12, which is definitely not a problem. And if he splits, it's also not a problem. I guess he can swing 12-14. Nah, dude, I'm playing this Sanji down. I don't give a shit. Like, we're forcing Rogers now. No shot. No shot will I let you kill me here. And no shot will you live another turn. I think if I don't play that, there's a world where he just tries to set up. Dude, I don't care about this, man. I'm gonna do unblockable, buddy. I actually just don't care. I'm not resting your shit, buddy. We're doing unblockables. Please swing at me. Oh wait, no, I don't care if he swings at me. If anything, I should counter this so that I can have more aggression on the next turn, right? Because it allows me to actually swing with this as well. Yeah, right? I mean, it's not like I need the fucking counter. Right? I think I'm correct here. And I don't think there's any world where I don't do this specific line. So we'll do 7. 7, 7, 10, 10, 13. That should kill him. He doesn't get to block because Roger is too good. Dude, Roger's kind of goated in this deck with the Sanji, dude. That worked really well. Also, this deck feels kind of inherently good against Zoro because none of his bodies are kind of big enough to swing into you. So kind of feels bad, man. But yeah, maybe you should try to deal with the Sanji. But then again, then I just take the hit instead, right? And all you're saved is this 7k swing. Yeah, he's just going to concede. I mean, I don't think no matter how much counter you have here, that you can live. I think we have more than lethal. Like, the second that Roger drops, we just win. Well, I'll take it. GG's. This deck's pretty fucking strong, actually. Alright, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe as well if you want to see more content like this. This deck was surprisingly fun. I think, like, towards the end of the game, it gets a little bit stale because you're just going like, oh, 9k lead, 9k lead, 9k lead, 9k lead. And you're just kind of like stalling out your opponent and you're just kind of killing decks that can't really deal with it. Whereas the decks that can, like Ace, that just drops big bodies, then it just becomes a big body race. And it just becomes a little bit weird. But it's a fun deck for sure. Ramping into big bodies is like one of the more fun gimmicks of the game, which says a lot about the state of the game, actually. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you again in the next one. Peace.